Hi, this is Alexis from the Kiteboarder magazine. We're here at AWSI. I'm here with Sky Solbach. We're here at the Duotone booth, and we're talking about surfboards.
Yeah, let's check them out. Let's start with this one right here. This is a brand new board for us for this year, and this is called the Pro Voke. And this is basically like a mix between a surfboard and a freestyle strapless board. So this is a board that I actually spent a lot of time developing together with Ayrton Cozzolino, who we actually flew in from Cabo Verde. So maybe he can come say a few words.
Nice to see you, Sky. How are you,
What's up?
brother?
You just got here?
Good, man. Just got it. I see you presenting my baby here.
So this is your baby. Maybe
Yeah,
you want
man.
to just say a few words about what you like about this board.
Yeah, this board is like really special to me because like back in the days I was landing so hard in the water and the landing was really tough. And this year's like went in Maui and speak with Sky and trying to do like some customs to test. And then he came up with this design to like, you see the channel here. The channel means like when you land, like it really splits the water. And that's really worked well for me because before, I don't know, the landing was just crazy. Like
Too hard.
Too hard. And then I didn't understand why. And I went to Maui and speak with Sky and say, I have an idea for you. And he come up with this thing, like just really changed my life.
And made magic happen.
Yeah, it's magic.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what Ayrton wanted to have was like, he's used to riding a surfboard. He's a surfer, so he wanted to have a surfboard rail. But if you look at the kind of tricks he's doing these flat threes and kite loops where he's landing like a wakeboarder. So he wanted to have a cross between a surfboard and a freestyle board. So we pretty much took a board that we were already riding, and which was the Whip at the time, a couple years ago, and flattened the rocker out, straightened the rail line to make it, sit in the water better, have more speed. And then we added this channel and developed this, which splits the water when you land. And then, it was just kind of his magic board.
Yeah, when I test this board, I couldn't believe it, The landing is super soft. The board is still strong and soft, If you see, like, I put on the front and do like this, it's really soft and still super strong, And I really love it. It really helps with the pop, too. And he come up with this new fins, too, for freestyle strapless, for popping. It's, like, crazy, amazing.
So stiff at the base, flexy at the tip?
Yeah, that's why. Then he wants to make, like, a really light fin, so the board is more stable when you do front rolls or something. So the boards don't have more.
Yeah, so this is a new fin we did this year. It's made out of carbon compound, which is same material that we're making our foil wings out of. And the cool thing about this material, it's 50% carbon content. So it looks like a plastic fin, but it's actually really stiff. But the thing that these guys like about it so much, especially on this board, is that it's really light. So if you look at the outline of this board, it's really symmetrical nose to tail. So when they're doing like the spin tricks, the board spins really symmetrically and it's not tail heavy or nose heavy. And with the light fins, it can spin around the center axis and not be too tail heavy. So, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Sick.
It's light wing.
All right.
Good.
Should we do the other boards?
Should we do the other way? And he's going to fly away now.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and he's flying out
See you next
back to
time,
Cabo
guys.
Verde.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, bro.
Okay, so next board in the line is the Pro Whip CSC. This was a really popular board for us last year, actually our best-selling board. This year made some really subtle changes that make a pretty good difference. Added this little winger here, just behind the front fin. Basically all that does is just reduces the tail surface a little bit so the board can carry a little bit more speed in the bottom turn without the tail lifting out. And it also puts a little bit more curve in the outline here, so it just hooks a little tighter and it surfs a little better. So a little more playful on the wave, a little turnier. Then we have the Pro Wham. This is kind of like our all-rounder squash tail, kind of traditional shortboard shape of the range. Not a lot of big changes from last year other than that we added another size. We added a 5'6", so it now comes in 4 sizes, 6'0", 5'10", 5'8", 5'6". So now the smaller riders and women have a board in the Pro construction that they can ride.
And still has that cork technology.
Yep, it's got the cork shock absorber. So this is a construction we've been developing over the last few years. Just trying to get that, PU kind of feel, but with, really good heel dent resistance and obviously a lot of strength and durability. Then we have the Pro Session. This is kind of like, I hate to classify this board as the big wave board because it's actually a really great all-rounder. But when the waves are big, this is kind of the board you want to be on. It's got the rounded pintail. So this is just A lot of people ask me how this compares to the WAM. The WAM's kind of a wider squash tail. This is a pulled-in, kind of more of a pintail. This board is just more of a carving board. It likes to stay connected to the wave face. It likes to go really fast, and it's really stable on rail. So if you're really into carving, high speed, this is the board. If you're kind of more fins-free, above the lip surfing, then the WAM is the one you want to go for. Yeah, and then these are actually the same shape. So the WAM comes in two constructions, comes in our Pro construction and then comes in our Classic construction. Classic construction has the foot strap inserts, so different layup on this board. It's the full bamboo sandwich, so more durable basically for strapped riding. And then same thing with the whip, also comes in two constructions, the Pro, which we just went through, and then the Classic for strapped riding. And then we have the Nugget. This just comes in the one construction, in the Classic construction. This is our quad fin, super light wind, small wave board. It's a great board for really light wind on lakes or really tiny waves. This is the board that gets you out and going before almost anything except for a foil. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole range.
Now, I know we didn't talk about all the different sizes and all the different technology. Where can they go for that?
They can go to duotonesports.com and check out the whole range, which will be online soon, and get all the info.
Thank you so much, Sky.
Cool. Thanks, Alexis.